Tampa Bay Bucks. Brady, as you mentioned, Seahawks versus Bucks in Germany. The first game in Germany, NFL game. Geno Smith versus Tom Brady for the first time in 8 years. We saw Tom Brady come back against the Rams. That is what he is good at. Seattle went to Arizona, took care of business there. We are now in Munich. Brady will give you first say at this. Bucks favored in this one by 2.5 to total 44.5.
Every single week, we keep saying this is the week. This is the week the Tampa Bay Bucks and Tom Brady are going to turn things around. I think this is probably my last week, saying this, and it's because of what we saw in the last 44 seconds of last week's game. Vintage Tom Brady in the final moments, being clutch, finding a way to get his team in the end zone for a touchdown to win it. And I think this is now what's going to click moving forward is Tom Brady's got the trust in a rookie in Cade Otton. He can trust Scotty Miller. He can trust guys outside of Julio Jones and Chris Godwin and Mike Evans, some of their older pieces that have been there. He can spread the ball around. And I think you're going to be able to do so versus Seattle Seahawks defense that, look, they've got some young pieces. There's no doubt about it. But, Pete, I don't know how you feel. I have no idea what to expect out of a team that's got to travel through so many time zones I can't even count, given they're coming from the West Coast. So the Geno Smith story has been tremendous this year. Obviously, Pete Carroll, John Schneider, they probably feel like they're laughing a bit given what they got in exchange for Russell Wilson and how things have turned out in Denver. But, look, give credit where credit's due. Geno Smith's been great to this point. I think this will be a big challenge, though, for him and for that offense going up against the Tampa Bay Bucks. So I'll lay the 2.5 points here. I also think a lower scoring game dealing with all of the hoopla that goes on with playing in an international game. Been there and done that before. There's a lot of things that are going on outside of the game itself. So a low scoring affair.
Back-to-back roadies. This is really back-to-back road games, Brady. This is brutal. You go to Arizona, you go home to Seattle. Now you got to go 10.5 hours on a plane to Germany. It's crazy. This is unfair to the Seahawks. It's not a great trip for Tampa, but a lot easier than 10.5 hours on a plane. Like I said earlier, I just hope Geno Smith does high knees up and down the aisle for 8 of those hours, because that would be historic to make fun of the other guy. I just don't see Seattle winning this game. I think Tampa Bay found something in that last drive. They looked like an NFL team again. It was surprising. They looked like an NFL offense. Now, the Rams helped them, but I think they're going to build off of that. It's an easier trip. They'll find a way. I'll take the Bucks minus the points.
I just realized I don't even know which way they'd go.
They go
the other way.
No, we looked it up.
Okay.
They go up over Canada and toward Antarctic and then back down, Antarctic and back down again.
Okay, so even further.
It's a globe, Amanda. They go up and over. That's how it works.
I'm glad you're at home, Brady. Super happy you're at home today. Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis. No yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.